But she's going to talk to us about mobile app and website usability testing, which is so critical today as more and more companies are moving from, digital into the digital platforms today. And I know I've done quite a bit of usability testing, so I'm looking forward.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Is the mic on now?
You have the clicker? You're all set.
I do. I have the clicker and the mic is on. Okay. So when you came in to the event, you got a party bag. And in your party bag, there's a bath sponge with a little tag on it. And that's from our company. And the reason for this is to talk about mobile usability and what it's all about. And the example that we used on this particular tag is a person searching for bath sponges on Amazon. And that gave us an opportunity to attach the card to a bath sponge and have it be a nice lightweight thing for you to carry home. But to become serious about this, mobile usability and mobile app testing has become a really big deal. And so I wanted to take a little bit of time today to talk about this because of all the things that we are involved in helping our clients with, this seems to be a surging area of interest. So I thought it would be a great topic to talk about today. So we all know that this is preaching to the saved. We are an app world. This slide is just here to just give us all a sense of what are we looking at in terms of the kinds of statistics in the spread of apps in terms of how apps are being used. And so you can see that just in the last 5 or 6 years, we've gone from no apps to apps being ubiquitous. And how that ties into mobile usability research is that, of course, mobile is surpassing desktop in a way to do search. And that bridge has been crossed here now in 2015. So clients, marketing researchers, end clients, everyone's interested in 2 aspects of working with mobile apps. The app itself and how it functions in terms of usability, and also how people are searching using a mobile device. So this is the new need. Researchers want to understand how consumers navigate apps and websites using their mobile devices. And this example, this is a simple little example. This is the Macy's app, and starting open with a coupon in terms of how would the person navigate once they see this particular navigational opportunity. So we're going to talk a little bit about seeing is believing. So knowing how to best get an understanding of app usability and website usability behavior can be very hard. This definitely is not the way. It's a lost opportunity. And we have seen some clients suggest that this would be a great way to test app usability. We've got what we call here the huggable laptop. Turn your laptop around, focus the webcam on the front of the smart screen. And it's a lost opportunity because you really can't see what's going on when you're conducting the online research. Whoops. What happened to my... Oh, thank you. OK. It's a distance shot from a built-in webcam, so you're not getting a lot of graphic detail. It's too far away to see what the respondent is really doing. And the smartphone screen is not stable in the image because, of course, it's handheld and the person is moving the phone around all the time. Or the mobile device works as easily as well on an iPad mini or any other kind of tablet. So there's definitely a better way to do this. The answer, really, is to capture and record the screen activity online and in real time. And that's because researchers want an authentic mobile and app website usability experience from the consumer's perspective. So, mobile app and website usability. How does it help you? Because that's ultimately what you need to know. If you can do this research, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen, technology enables you to actually see the screen of the user directly on your computer, on your desktop, or even on your tablet. This is achieved through a variety of technical approaches that I'm going to touch on in a moment. But by using this sort of an approach, you can view how respondents navigate mobile applications and websites from their Android or Apple smartphone or tablet, live and in real time. You can see them swipe through any app, change settings, and how they search via the mobile device. And you can ask respondents questions and probe for details and provide directions and hear what they have to say. And the mobile application usability interview is audio-visually recorded for you to review later with optional clips for your client report. So just to recap here, you're seeing this screen, and it's projected for you and recorded at the same time. So this requires some planning. As you can see, getting that screen to be visible to you while you or a client are sitting anywhere in the world watching the respondent navigate their app or how they are approaching the online shopping experience, it does definitely require some planning. You've typically got a moderator and you've got a respondent, but in between there, you've got to have respondent and moderator support, which involves tech checking, the project management process, making sure that the respondent is ready and able to use this technology, that they're able to project their device through their own computer so that you can see it on yours. So this just gives you a few ideas of the technology process of how this happens. So first of all, you need to have the respondent confirmed, and the respondent has to have access to both a computer and a smartphone via the same Wi-Fi connection. And the respondent is then guided, once that connection is established between the respondent and their device and their computer on that connection, then they need to be guided through connecting to an online portal where they are able to project the screen up for you so that you can see it. The respondent's given access to the online portal and is instructed in how to start sharing their screen. And after they do that, they're guided through the process of linking the smartphone to the computer in order to enable the capability to share the mobile device through the online portal. Now, on the day of the interview, the respondent is contacted to assure they're ready for screen sharing prior to the start of the interview. If you're a marketing research firm, you know that you want to have clients attend these sessions and watch how their app or how their website is engaged with by the respondent. So all of this other work has to be done in advance to make sure that when the interview occurs, it's going to be a successful experience. And then, of course, if the client can't be there or you have other people that need to look at this material, the entire mobile app and website usability, audio and video interview can be recorded for a later view with the client, with the clips for a client report. So the smartphone screen is projected through the online portal for viewing. And basically, the steps and how this is created vary depending on whether or not you're using an iOS platform or you're using an Android. So the way in which you connect the technology varies. And so there's a need to understand that process as well. This gives you just a little quick view of how you can observe as they navigate the application directly on their device. You can invite client observers, and they can watch all of this take place. This is really a pretty powerful way to observe how an app or a website is being used. I've talked to some people who have actually gone to a facility to do this, and we appreciate the value of facilities. But I don't know that this is really the right place to conduct an interview like this because, again, you aren't able to really capture a live on-screen experience. And it's very powerful to actually see how it's done on the screen. This is just a short little comment on our approach at Civicom for making sure that these kinds of online programs are successful. This is our company, Civicom, and we've engaged in many projects using this mobile app usability technology. And so we wanted to share this with you today, and so now we have some time for questions.
Thank you, Rebecca. Does anybody have any questions?
Extremely interesting. Is this something, so the first time you need a moderator to help them enable this, but then can you record what they're like doing without having a moderator? So if they're using an app like at 3 a.m. in the morning or like can the process be recorded as well?
That's an interesting question. I would have to say yes, with some planning, it could be done by the respondent independently without a moderator, but we would need to have a connection to a technologist to support that so that we would be able to get all of the recording done and make sure that everything was done successfully. Usually in these kinds of situations, you have a moderator who's guiding the respondent through the process of, they're asking questions about what they're doing while they're engaged in the activity, or they're telling them what they want them to navigate. But it's feasible. It's definitely feasible.
I have a question on the right, your right side.
This is really interesting. Question. So it seems like the image that you're getting of the person is from the webcam. Is that correct? The person, there's two images. What I want to understand as somebody who does this, a lot. So the image on the left is the respondent. Is that image coming from the webcam of the computer?
Yes, it's coming from the image of the respondent is coming from the respondent's computer with their webcam turned on.
And the image of the screen is a reflection of the screen. And what can you actually see? I mean, you can see from the image that they're swiping, but what you're seeing is a reflection of the screen. So I'm just trying to understand, because I know what it's like in a facility. I mean, we do a lot of remote testing, so I know that, we can actually see the screen activity. When you're actually doing something on a PC, you can see their mouse movements with, because it actually reflects how they're moving. I'm curious what the correlate is with the screen, the mobile screen, because you're reflecting their screen. Can you see what their activity is on the screen itself, or are you seeing really what the screen that they're on is? Am I making myself clear?
Yes, and yes, you can see what they're navigating. You can see what they're doing.
Can you explain what that looks like? Like if I'm looking at that screen in the middle, hi there, and the person is, going to Macy's and they're looking at the product wall and they're picking an item, or they're spending, or they're scrolling through something. What am I seeing about their interaction with the screen versus the screen itself?
You're seeing everything that they're doing.
Is it a mirror image? I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's a mirror image. It's an exact image of you're seeing their actual screen, their physical screen.
But you don't see their finger.
That's right. That's what I'm saying is on a PC, you can see them moving like this. Like you can see the line that goes, oh, they're going here, they're going here. It's almost akin to eye tracking. Not that I'm a proponent of saying eye tracking, but it actually is, you're seeing their finger move on the screen. When you're getting a mirror image of this mobile screen, are you actually seeing that, or are you seeing that plus how their finger is moving or swiping on the image of the? You're
seeing what their finger does when they actually touch the screen. You don't see their actual finger, but you see exactly where their finger goes.
Right.
Yes, exactly. A highlight or a touch point when they touch the screen. Yes, absolutely.
So you're seeing that they're going from here to here to here to here to.
Yes. Yes, you see everything that they're doing. It's exactly their screen. And if you go back to the beginning of the first slide I showed, which was the huggable laptop, what you get with that is like you don't get the whole screen. You're getting like a distance view. A person's moving their screen around. You're sort of following it. But if you think about the way usability is evaluated, and the way navigation is evaluated. You really need to see exactly where people go. And because all of this is recorded, and in both the video of it and the audio of what you're talking about when the activity is taking place, what you're able to do is you can isolate that section. This may be an hour-long session, but there might be 2 minutes that jump out at you as being critically important about the way something took place. And we've used this technology in a number of studies. One that we did recently with a client. Our clients are typically marketing research firms. Our client's client was a online diamond ring and diamond ring sales company. They sold diamond rings online. And they wanted to see how their clientele, which were typically engaged men who are choosing a ring, and typically more along the millennial generation, were navigating sites in order to make a choice. And they got a tremendous amount of value out of this kind of an approach. Another study that we did, we picked the Amazon study here. A study we did involved a client that was concerned about how their product was being shopped on Amazon as opposed to through their own website. And so that was like a comparative analysis of 2 approaches to the same information. We just met with a client last week that is an online virtual reality company for shopping. They take their respondents and they take them through a virtual store and navigate the store and pick out products. Well, how this is being used is when respondents are saying to them, well, gee, I really don't, thanks for having me here, but I really don't buy this product in the store anymore. I buy it online. There's like aha moment. Their client is the product manufacturer. So we can take them on here and show them how their product is now being shopped instead of the store, it's being shopped online. So that's opening up a whole new world for really a line extension for that particular organization to serve their own clients. So.
Great. Thank you very much. We're at time.
Oh, time.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you.